Hi, I'm James Porter, and I am the continuity supervisor for the film The Creature.
Hi, James Porter. I'm James Day, and I'm the editor and also second AC on The Creature.
Hey, I'm James Turner, and I'm the production designer for this project.
Hey, my name is Bettina, and I'm the line producer and post-production coordinator for this project.
But yeah, it's definitely my first time in this role. It's first time doing a horror. Don't know about you guys.
Yes.
Yeah.
Although that's another question for later on. So.
Yeah. So super exciting to be part of this team doing something new.
Yeah. Well, it is my first time being editor. I've been assistant editor on things before.
Yeah, it's same here. I've not done production design to this level before. Like I have experience in different fields and aspects of it, but never have I taken on a role of it, before as a whole. So it's very new and exciting to me as well.
I have done a similar role before. I have been a producer for a horror project, and I'm a line producer right now, which is basically something like an assistant producer. And also, I have been working in the film industry as a post-production coordinator.
You are by far the most experienced.
Not true. I mean, everyone is quite experienced here. Everyone is really good at what they're doing. I'm really happy with the whole team, so I'm definitely not the most experienced here. I'm sure about it.
You don't have to be honest about it. We know.
And I was like secret bag of like this arsenal of a CV that you had going on, and we're like, we're having a good time. First time in a row on the final major project.
I would describe it as entertaining, hopefully.
That is 2 words.
Oh. Hopefully. No, I mean, entertaining. Yeah, I think everything we've done so far has made it seem like it's going to be a very fun film, not only to be part of, but to watch as well. So I hope everyone else agrees.
Move on. Karen, come
Oh,
back.
I was hoping that you had something, man. I was hoping you were going to give me an extra 60 seconds to think about that.
My word. Scary. There you go.
Good word.
I took that one early.
I'd probably say unorthodox, because if we look at the kind of horror movies that are being pumped out today, we're kind of taking it back to like the classic horror movies of like the 70s and the 80s, where you didn't show the threat until. Am I about to try to spoil the territory here? Until we can just bleep all of this stuff. Okay, so I'm gonna have to be really vague with it, but I don't know how much I can and can't say. But a lot of horror movies that are out today, they rely a lot on shock factor rather than hiding something from. Really trying to work with words here without messing anything up. It's difficult to explain, but my word would be unorthodox, just because. I feel like compared to other horror movies that are being put out today, especially independent ones, it feels very different. I can't quite put my finger on it yet, but I feel like we'll know once we start filming. It's difficult because I know what I want to say, but I don't want to spoil it.
My words was scary as well, but so I think that the film will be something like a mixture of scary and entertaining. So I think that the audience will definitely like it. So maybe the other word that I would add here is mysterious, because the best of the horror films are mysterious as well. There are lots of twists. So yeah, I don't want to spoil anything, but yeah, that's my word.
That's a better word than scary. That's a better word than scary.
The horror movie will be scary. There's a good tagline for it.
What are we talking about?
It's like mysterious, spooky, scary, anything like that. The violence. That came out wrong. But I especially in again, I don't want to try to spoil the territory, but if everything goes to plan, it could get pretty PG-13 plus real quick in terms of visuals. So I'm really excited to work on all the gory, fun aspects of the project, and especially from my point of view. I mean, I'm not anything technical, so I'm gonna just be working with blood and guts, and that's kind of what I'm looking forward to.
Yeah, I think as a production designer, this film is a very exciting project to work on.
he just throw blood everywhere. That's done. Finished. Yeah. No, I think it's going to be exciting, definitely to work on from that standpoint. So yeah, that's probably mine. What about you?
I'm just excited to work on a project with such a big budget, but like expectations as well. Like I think everyone said this before, but this is like the biggest project I've ever worked on. You know, a lot of the crew, this is our first time working together, so yeah, I'm just excited to get involved.
I'm just excited to get it into the editing suite.
Yeah.
To see it, to see the final version, and grab it in my hands on it.
I feel like we've already kind of stormed through so much of pre-production so far that it's going to whiz past us when we get to the actual filming date. So I'm going to try, and as much as I cannot wait for the finished product, I want to enjoy the journey as much as possible because I want to learn as much as possible, especially with this being one of the first times I'm doing this specific role. I want to try and pick up as much as possible and learn as much as possible. And it helps that it's such a simple concept, such a simple project, because it leaves so much freedom for you to flesh out whichever department that you're in. I'm just excited for all of it. I know it's a very, very broad. It covers everything, but it's just such a cool project. And yeah, it's some of our first times working together, and the whole crew seems super competent. So I'm excited to get started in February.
Yeah, same here. I'm excited about lots of aspects of this project. I'm just excited filming the project as a whole, going to Wales, having fun with the crew while we're working hard as well. And it seems like such an ambitious project, and I'm sure that we'll achieve something really good.
I'm excited for hot chocolate in Wales.
That's
We're going to make sure everyone
This is one of the main reasons I'm here.
Oh, yeah.
So.
I have never seen hot chocolate made with a ladle in a big, like a cauldron making an elixir or something like that. Since when I came in, I had woken up from a nap. I walked into the kitchen and Jacob's there making this elixir. Yeah, like what? Am I dreaming, or is this just? Yeah, no, it's good. That's good. That's good. We cannot wait for the hot chocolate, but I feel like we speak for everyone when we say that.
Yes, so that is a blanket answer for
everyone.
Yeah.
But we're still going to bring it up. Well, I know mine. Probably the weather.
Yeah.
We've got a fair bit of exterior shots, which we're filming in February in Wales, Snowdonia, where it might snow, which might be tricky to keep continuous, but nothing we can't handle. Yeah.
Could you just weather, please? That's a tricky one. I'd probably say the actual monster itself. I know that in previous videos, I don't know when this is getting released in comparison to other things, but I know that Jacob already spoke and mentioned the CG artists that we may or may not be getting involved, and it's going to be really exciting to work with them, especially some of the ones that Jacob has shown me. We already have a base design for the monster itself. I won't go into too much detail again. I keep borderline going into spoiler territory, but it'll just be really cool to work with CG artists and help bring the actual monster itself to life and try and like shade that and get that lit properly, especially for a film this size. But it will be challenging because I've done nothing like that before ever. But hopefully working with a talented digital artist to take the design that I've done and just digitize that for like post-insertion is going to be a lot of fun. That's probably the biggest challenge for me. I don't know about you guys.
It's probably working in 4K. We've got like, the
high quality footage.
These cameras are awesome. And it's really cool that we get to use 4K, but yeah, it's long and the footage can like stutter quite a lot. It can be quite annoying, but hopefully it'll turn out really good.
As a line producer, I would say another struggle would be the timing, because this is such an ambitious project for students, but I'm sure that we will handle it. We got this, and yeah, this could be a little bit stressful, but this is the nature of this industry, so I'm sure that we'll do it. So yeah, I was working on one horror film with friends last year, which was a 17th century drama, which was a horror film, which was based in the 17th century. So yeah, it was a really nice project as well. So I have been working on only, actually 2 horror films. I was working on another horror film in my second year as well. So yeah, this is one of my favorite genres because especially for a short film, because it could be really creative and especially with the sound design and with entertaining cinematography. I think that, yeah, I like the genre, especially for a horror film, and I think that our horror film is not just a typical studentish horror film, and for that reason I just enjoy working on it right now.
Do you think having that experience helps when working on this horror film?
Yeah, definitely, because I have more experience now in this genre. It's always, you know, a little bit, when it's something new, it's a little bit difficult when you start, so it's good to have a similar experience, so definitely.
I feel like that kind of puts mine. I did a horror docudrama when I was in college. I feel like your 2 horror movies kind of blow that out of the water. but that was that's like the only horror project I've worked on, I guess you could say professionally before. And I directed that. That was a lot of fun. It doesn't really hold up today, but I have a death scene in that, and I did all the special effects for it. So I was a little more confident, I guess, coming from that to this project.
I think that it will be the first one killed. I'm that type of person. It sounds like that.
It's terrible.
Yeah, I think that I will open the door and after that I will be killed. So both of them.
Yeah, they usually go hand in hand.
Yeah.
You don't.
Yeah, I'd open the door, man. I just want to know what's on the other side. I mean, I don't know what door I'm looking at. I'm trying to visualize something, but yeah.
I'm imagining a basement.
Yeah, a basement or like a basement. Yeah, that works.
You know, one of those two.
And you just kind of like, oh, that's a cool basement, man. I want to go in that basement. So I would definitely open the door to go in the basement.
And then be murdered.
And then die, yeah. And die horrifically.
What are you doing being hysterical?
I'm just thinking about Scooby-Doo. I think I would definitely be the person they try and unmask, but then it's not a mask. I'm more of a Scoob.
I'd be your role.
Oh,
I'd quite like your
No,
role.
I won't be your role. No, you won't. Probably Bettina's role, actually. I did some producing last year, and I really enjoyed it. So, being like assistant to our lovely producer would be quite nice.
I don't know. Probably director, to be honest. I know that's a big jump, but I did it before a few times when I was in college, and it scared the hell out of me doing it because it's such a massive responsibility. But I feel like fear almost motivates you because you're leading this whole team of people that look to you for guidance. Like you're literally directing the whole thing. No pressure, by the way. But I feel like fear almost motivates, and in a horror movie, that's kind of fitting. So I don't know. I'll probably take the director role. I've seen enough horror movies pretty much stick to just that genre and not watched much else. So I kind of feel like I wouldn't do too bad in it, but I can't really see myself in any other department. I've done sound for the most part in every project at uni so far, and it's been absolutely horrendous. I don't know how you guys cope. I don't know. But
I saw that eyebrow.
But bless you for taking on a role. I don't try. That scares me too much, to the point where I wouldn't be like, oh, I'm scared of this role, to the point where I'm scared of letting people down, so I'm going to do like an exceptional job. It'd be like, I'm terrified and I'm going to freeze and not press the record button. Like I just mess it up somehow. It's good to know you feel the same way. That's wonderful.
I would say, maybe I would be an editor, just because I have always been an editor at uni, and I mostly experienced being an editor. This is another thing that I like. And also, the other 2 roles that I like are directing and producing, because I have directed and produced my own projects before. So I would say these 3 roles, but I don't know about the other ones, because I haven't done.
So we just want to be each other. We could
Yes.
stop for like a week or something.
Yeah, definitely.
The week that we film.
Yeah.
That's everything. If you want to donate or check any of the social links, the link tree will be somewhere. I'm not sure what this is getting posted on. Here, there,
YouTube.
there, YouTube. Yeah, in the description. But yeah, that's kind of everything, I think.
That's everything.
That's everything.
That's
all
all
right.
from us, folks.
I appreciate it.
Donate money.
Donate money. Give money, please. Thank you. Catch you all in the next one.
Bye.
You can tell who's leaving.
Trying.